Fukagawa, in front of Itaiji Temple. Early morning. Wrapped in thick fog, a fish seller named Kugo was walking toward the market. He was known as a punctual man, leaving home at the same hour every day, trusted by the people of his neighborhood. But this morning would be the last time anyone ever saw him. The residents of the tenement were shaken. A man they had spoken with the night before had suddenly vanished. The only clue left behind was a strange report. His footprints disappeared halfway down the road. In Edo, however, the disappearance of an adult man was rarely treated as a crime. The magistrate's office dismissed it as possibly a runaway. Only the townspeople were disturbed.
Boss, if we don't search, no one will.
Those footprints stopping suddenly. That's not normal.
Maybe he fell into the river?
This looks like he was carried.
The investigator Shingo, an Okapiki, sensed something was wrong. The footprints grew lighter, then shifted into a rhythm that suggested more than one person. Edo period records tell us this was not unusual. There are documented cases of missing men being bound with rope and transported. When Shingo searched Kugo's lodging, he found something unsettling. A debt ledger, partially rubbed clean. Historical records confirm that loan sharks altering ledgers was a real practice in Edo. Only one thing had been erased: Kugo's personal seal. Here's a question for you. Why erase only the seal? Shingo knew at once. This was the key.
This rubbing is fresh.
Someone wanted it hidden.
If the seal is gone, someone wanted the debt to disappear.
You think they killed him to erase it?
On the surface, Fukagawa was peaceful, but beneath it lay loan sharks and human trafficking. By the late Edo period, unregistered lenders had increased rapidly. Those unable to repay were sometimes taken away in the night. Shingo began with a notorious moneylender named Moshichi. Rumors said 2 people had gone missing around him in the last 6 months. Yet the magistrate's office refused to act. There was no proof. So Shingo investigated alone. Then he discovered something crucial. On the very same day Kugo vanished, another townsman, Monta, disappeared as well.
Boss, that's the second one. Same day.
That's no coincidence.
They say both were taken to collect debts together.
Then these disappearances might be one case.
Records show that simultaneous disappearances were not uncommon in Edo. Shingo focused on a small back alley lender. The shop was modest, but its ledgers were too perfectly organized. Too clean. Let me ask you, does that suggest innocence or concealment? The erased seal appeared rushed, scraped away in haste, which meant this: Kugo had not repaid, yet was marked as if he had. Murder for debt was rare in Edo. Far more common was something else: being sold as forced labor. There are multiple historical cases of debtors being sent to labor camps outside Edo. Shingo turned his attention to the waterways. By boat, footprints disappear naturally.
Boss, this rope.
No, hardly used.
Cargo rope?
No. This is rope made to bind people.
The rope was soft, smooth, exactly the kind used on human bodies. Shingo formed a theory. Kugo and Monta had been taken on the same boat. Tracing the route, signs pointed toward Gyataku, a place long known for disappearances. So let me ask you, did they fall into the river there, or were they taken even farther? On the riverbank, Shingo found a sandal. It belonged to Kugo, but Monta's traces were gone. Same boat, different outcomes. Had they been separated? At that moment, Shingo realized this was no ordinary case. Why separate them? The answer emerged during questioning. Monta had another face. He had witnessed ledger tampering by Moshichi. In Edo, falsifying records was a serious crime. Witnesses were often silenced. Kugo was collateral. Monta was dangerous. So they were handled differently. The investigation shifted to Monta's sister, Haru. She had been searching alone. The night Monta vanished, a stranger told her, "Your brother was seen at a boat lodge. That lodge had been used for unregistered transport. Let me ask you, was the stranger helping or luring her?" The lodge was abandoned by day, but at night, unlit boats came and went. Boats that left no records. Their destination? The vast waterway network beyond Edo. Once taken there, recovery was nearly impossible. Yet Shingo persisted. Heavy footprints suggested a man being carried alive. Monta was still breathing when he was loaded. Kugo, however, had been dropped earlier. 2 disappearances, 2 outcomes. Then came the turning point. A liquor seller whispered,
"That unlit boat. It bore a government crest."
In Edo, officials secretly participating in crimes was not unheard of, which meant Monta wasn't just inconvenient to Moshichi. He was inconvenient to the authorities. The trail led to Officer Sakakibara, a magistrate's aide responsible for Fukagawa. The man tasked with protecting the people was also the one making them disappear. Shingo confronted him.
Where is Monta?
People vanish. Edo continues.
His sister is crying. Then bring proof or vanish with him.
The investigation was shut down. Evidence erased. Pressure applied. And yet, months later, a thin, broken man stumbled into the market. Monta, alive.
I was on the boat. Someone helped me. I woke up in the countryside. Don't remember everything.
You don't need to.
Scars of rope covered his body. Whether he was released or failed to be erased, no records remain. Only one official note. Monta. Location confirmed. Details unknown. In Fukagawa, people still whisper. Edo swallows people, and sometimes spits them back. And Shingo continues his patrol, watching the river, looking for those who vanished, because as long as someone remembers them, the darkness grows just a little thinner.